Game week 5 niliwapatia hint ilikuwa Zinchenko. I'm sure by now you know why. 35 points in game week 5 na hata si mchezo. Kuangalia hapo defense mazi points 5. Chilo na alitupatia 0. By the way, Chilo aliingia kaa sub alafu akula yellow. Yeah. Midfield mtu mwenye alitupatia kitu hapo ilikuwa tu Saka. Alitoka na assist kwa game versus Everton, bao ya Trossard. Alafu Watkins pia aliwa assist na Haaland alifunga bao. Those are the only 3 people who gave us points. So yeah, unaweza na palio 35 imetoka. Alafu ukiangalia bench yetu, Estupiñán anataka kucheza na vile alichapa Man U. Pickford na manage 3 points, alipata 2 points na pia plus saves. Foster naye alipata assist, akafunga bao, alafu akakula bao ikakataliwa, alafu akakula red card like within minutes. So our plan of having Foster for game week 7 hiyo imekunywa maji tu hivyo, because now he's suspended for 3 games, kumaanisha game week 6 ayuko na double game week 7 ayuko. So we have to either rethink our plan for that spot on the bench, because saya hatuwezi kana players wawili wameumia kwa bench. We need some room for we need some flexibility hapo kwa bench and good options. Sasa nataka tuingie tuone assets wa Man U. What are we doing with Man United assets? Man United assets in particular that I'm talking about are Rashford, Bruno na Onana. 3 of the most owned players. Onana, I think they're probably one of the most owned goalkeepers. Alafu Bruno and Rashford are pretty high in terms of ownership. Bruno ameblank 4 games out of 5 yenye amecheza. Rashford naye pia, na hata ile game moja kublank ilikuwa game ya Nottingham Forest, ilikuwa 2-0 alafu wakarudi wakafunga wakashinda 3-2. So Nottingham Forest ndio ilikuwa the only game yenye ametoka na points. Rashford naye first 2 games he didn't give anything. So the third game ilikuwa ya Nottingham Forest ilikuwa nataka kumtoa, lakini he kind of came through. The thing with Rashford is leading the league with shots in the box. If you look at this graphic right now, Rashford actually is the midfielder who has the highest shots in the box. But I think eye test. I'm sure tuko na fans wengi wa Man U na watch game. Ukiangalia tu Rashford, kuna tu there's like a hiyo fluidity bado ingiani kati yeye na Haaland. Alafu sasa Anthony ayuko juu ya story zake, Sancho ayuko juu ya story zake, like hakuna fluidity hapo mbele. And he's coming from our United fans in all our WhatsApp groups, but they're BoxtoBox WhatsApp groups. Link will be in the description. Wanasema Rashford is selfish. When he has a chance to pass, he just wants to take on the shot. Maybe that's why he has a high number of shots. But either way, regardless, he's getting in that position. So nimse hii ni figure wezi ignore. 18 shots inside the box, 6 more than Kulusevski in second place. Alafu wasengine wako tied my 12-11 unacheki. Hata Salah mwenyewe ako na 10 ndani ya box, and all these guys have higher returns total than Rashford. So I think for Rashford, and he's playing Burnley in game week 6, you might want to remove him. I definitely am thinking of removing him, but game week 6, Burnley have considered the most goals in the league, so I will at least keep him for 1 week and then make the decision after. If you look at United as a team in terms of goals scored, they are not very potent. In the first 5 games, they've scored 6 goals, and that is not even in the top 10, and that is behind the likes of Brighton, Spurs, Liverpool, even Aston Villa, Newcastle, Brentford, Palace. So United are not prolific in front of goal. So at this moment in time, doubling up on a midfield of United players is setting yourself up for failure. But if you have one like Rashford, I think you should keep him for another week and then see how he performs going forward, at least for the next game week. Just keep him for the next game week, and then you can also keep that transfer. Alafu itakusaidia kupata mtu kaa Salah. Tunajua wengi wanataka Salah. Alafu ukiangalia expected goals conceded between game week 1 na 5, United wako na 8.3, and so far they've conceded 14 goals in 6 games. 14 goals in 6 games, I think, ama 5 games. ukiinclude sasa ile game ya Bayern na Champions League. Game ya Bayern na Champions League, they conceded 4 goals plus Onana made a mistake. So hizo ni vitu you never want to see in a keeper, especially that one that you might have on FPL. But you always una believe that he'll always come back. But you see, the thing is, sasa yeye hiyo sio shida peke yako nayo. Shida ingine ni pia defense ina change because of injury, because of it could be injury or just form. Wan-Bissaka sasa muumia. Varane najua amerudi, but he might not even play full minutes. You might have to involve Lindelof. The midfield is not tracking runners, so they are conceding shots and goals. So Onana is not someone you want to keep in the near future, for the short-term future. Let's say the next 4 or 5 game weeks, Onana shouldn't. I don't think Onana is someone you want to keep in your squad, because there is so much that's going on with the United defense that compromises his ability actually kuperform. Na tukiangalia hapa total expected points ya goalkeepers, unacheki Ederson, Alisson na Robert Sanchez bakoko juu, but umse wetu Onana is 5th from bottom, and that is also just as a result of the United defense still not looking. We don't know, like injuries have really hampered the defense and also the midfield. So yeah, there's literally 14 other options in terms of goalkeepers that you could choose, who are cheaper, who are getting more saves, and are not conceding as many goals. So hiyo ni kitu moja ya kufikiria. So kuangalia mbele, I think Onana just he needs to go. There's cheaper options and there's more options. But for Rashford, in terms of midfield assets or United, I think Rashford ni mse unaweza keep, na Bruno ni mse bado I don't think he's clicking yet. Hiyo connection yake na Højlund bado haijaingiana. So hiyo do unaweza peleka kwingine. Kuna Seka Foden wametulia tu, and he's 7.5, so he's already 1.4 cheaper than Rashford, for example. So there's much better options out there.